Welcome back to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
And I'm Amanda, and we have two very, very special guests with us today, Syd and Olivia. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. I feel like you guys are going to your doctor's appointment.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
For those watching and listening, Syd and Olivia have worked with Smosh over the years plenty of times, but we this whole episode is about Smosh the Sitcom this Friday. 6 p.m. Or wait, yes.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
The pre-show is at 5:30 p.m. It's a 90-minute show, and then we have a VIP after show.
That's right.
What?
But
Pretty sexy.
talking about it, and Syd and Olivia, you both pretty much wrote this entire sitcom.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So we're going to talk about that today. Thank you for being here.
Oh my God,
Thank you for having us. Thank you for letting us into the building.
Yeah, thank you for letting us back
it's
into
been
the
hard.
building.
It's been so fun just having you both around again.
I know you had to
Thank
like
you.
take security measures, and we have to have
Yes.
like, people
We have your
watching us
picture
to
with a
make sure.
security guard.
Well, we're both on a no-fly list,
Yeah.
so it really does mean the
It
world.
means
to
the
be
world
let
to be
into the
allowed
building.
in the building.
What happened? How did you get on the no-fly list?
Oh, that I'm not at liberty to say.
I think their lawyer said they weren't allowed to say it.
Our lawyer said
Who's
we're not
standing
allowed to
off
say.
camera,
Yeah,
by the
who's
way?
standing Hi. How are you?
No, this is
Stop
it.
it.
But yeah, so it's just like an honor to
Yeah,
be
it's an honor.
sit
It's an honor
near
to be
you.
out of jail. Our ankle monitors are buzzing right now.
Like they're buzzing off the
we are
charts.
not where we're allowed to be in the vicinity of where we're. Yeah.
But yeah,
Before we
That's what's
rolled
unbelievable.
today, I was like, all right, we just need to buckle up. This is going to be insane.
Yeah, we have a plan, but f*** it.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
cares?
Who cares?
Just to introduce this Smosh the Sitcom was an idea that I pitched like forever ago. We finally this year were like, let's do it, and then it was kind of just given to me, and it was just like, all right, Shayne, who should
Go.
They're like, who do you think should write it? And I was like, well, I want it to be insane. I need it to be as insane
We
as
want it to
humanly
be
possible.
bonkers.
So truly, it
Now
was
these
like,
gals.
all right, Syd and Olivia are the perfect people to write that. And then we brought you guys in. I kind of met with you guys, I remember, and I was like, all right, so here's the premise. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's all this stuff. And then it was like, all right, and I'll
luck.
talk to you guys in a couple days. And you're like, all right, see ya. And then
They're like, we got this. Explosions behind them.
created magic. It's been
So funny. The script is so funny.
yeah. I don't know if it's magic.
It's chaos.
It's definitely
which is
chaos.
similar. Chaos
Magic
is like
to me.
neutral magic. You know, magic
Chaos
sounds
is
good.
magic.
Chaos
Yeah.
is good or bad.
it's
Well, we'll
everything.
find out May 10th.
It's chaotic neutral.
It's a tough thing to write too, because where I'm like, all right, so write out this script, but we need to have a ton of surprises and traps for all the performers. There's two actors per character.
Yeah.
And also all of this script can be improvised.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing is held to it. On the night of, I mean, I certainly plan on just going off the rails and not doing
That's
what
the only
anyone
thing to do.
expects.
That's
Yeah,
the only thing
the
to do.
idea is we want to break the show.
Yeah.
We want the show to break. We kept saying the best possible thing that could happen is a light could fall.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if a light in the studio falls down
hits
on
me.
Krungle and somebody gets maybe injured, it would be the best
Me.
possible thing to happen.
If I get injured, it would be so funny because then no one would be hurt, but it would be so funny.
What? You're not
Hey,
Olivia,
Well,
no.
yeah, that's even funnier.
are a person.
It is funnier if like a crew member.
Olivia was like,
She's like holding up the
It's
cue
funny,
cards.
but I'm
Boom.
volunteering because it's not funny if I volunteer anyone else to do it.
right, totally, but you're not on camera. So then what it is just a real injury in real life that nobody knows about.
which is
is-
funny for us.
Which is funnier.
The articles after, very funny.
I think it's funny.
So Syd and Olivia want one of the cast members to get injured, and we're gonna
Spread
make this happen.
it. Spread
Quote
it.
me on that.
But it is really funny that like in writing it out, in talking about it all, like I've been nervous, but I've been nervous in the way of like I truly have been saying like I hope it goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want this to go wrong
know.
in
will.
the correct,
But not
way.
like those plays that are like Peter Pan gone wrong.
No,
because they
not
don't know what's gonna
Spider-Man.
happen.
Not Spider-Man. I don't want someone swinging around with a broken leg.
Yeah, we're hoping for no deaths.
Yeah. We're hoping for no injuries.
No, I think it's just going to be absolute chaos,
That's the point.
destruction.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
We wrote something and now we get to break it.
Yeah.
And it's already breaking, and I'm so happy about it.
It's a blast. No, already rehearsing it, I'm like, this is going to be nuts,
It's
man.
So, like,
fun.
how did you guys go about writing this with all of those added things that you had to do?
We wrote it like a fan fiction.
Yeah, we write each other fan fictions.
For like every holiday or birthday.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How long are these fan fictions?
So long. And like so long.
It'll be like 70 pages in 14-point Comic Sans.
They have one body, two heads.
And everyone always will say, like, recently it was
yeah.
Olivia's birthday, and obviously I wrote her a fan fiction that took me days. And it was so stupid, and I was getting really stressed about it.
Yeah.
And I would be like sitting downstairs and being like, oh my God, I gotta break
Yeah.
this story.
Yeah.
Like, when does the tornado come in?
Yeah.
Like, it's like so crazy.
Can I ask a premise of any of these fan
There,
fictions?
a lot of them
Tornado
are
coming in.
based on weird, deep inside jokes. So, like, other jobs
We've known
we
each
might be
other
working.
for half of our lives.
Yes.
Right.
Literally, starting now, half of our lives.
And so so there's a lot to pull from.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a joke on a joke on a joke on a joke on a joke.
The most two recent ones were like a side job we were working that we were like, okay, it's a fan fiction about this side job. Not you guys, not Smosh.
No, not Smosh.
Smosh. It's
But
not
Shayne and
Smosh.
Amanda
It's like, I know, we
It was
can.
like,
It's
we
just
did-
not.
We did a side job that was meant for children, and so
Of course, there's a lot of stuff.
I'm aware of this.
Yes.
So
I'm aware of it.
so the fan fiction was a bunch of pitches
Yeah.
that never made it,
Okay.
and they're all the worst thing you could ever possibly think of.
unreadably bad.
This is so fun.
This is
and
what we
brilliant
do
that you
for
guys
each other
have this
every
for each other.
holiday.
Every birthday,
Yeah.
and everyone around us will be like, oh, so you give yourself homework.
Yeah. No, like last
Which is true.
when I wrote the one that was same kind of premise but different take on it. Same job but different take.
Different franchise, same job.
Yes. And I wrote I just like literally I quit a job to write it. Because I was like, I need time to
No,
write this.
Sorry, guys, I
She
gotta
quit
work on
that job to write it.
write about that job.
I did.
So she did the same job but for free.
And I was like, I have to get home early because so
So you're putting days of work.
Oh,
months.
Like months. Like this comes
horrifying.
months before.
Horrifying.
Because Olivia, your birthday was, as of recording this, just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank
But
you.
so how long before her birthday did you start working on your story?
I had the idea in January.
Yeah.
This is the coolest
That's
thing
actually
ever.
so sweet.
Wait a second.
It's
so
the best.
they're
It's the
all
best.
saved, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're printed out too.
Are you ever going to like create like a little like a
No
book?
one else can. I mean, you could. It's
Okay, just for each other then.
I would, because what you guys write, like what you wrote in this sitcom is so batshit crazy. I cannot imagine what you guys are just writing for each other that
off the
only
rails.
you two
It's
can
off
see.
the rails.
Not of this planet.
No,
it's
no,
not
it's
of this
not
world.
allowed.
And it's all misspelled.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
that's
other
the thing. It has to be misspelled.
It's all
It's all
misspelled.
like,
purpose?
yeah, purposefully, of course.
It's all
I can
misspelled.
spell.
There's like
I know, but like I didn't know if it just like, oh, I don't
Shayne,
edit
because
it.
it's fast.
Shayne,
No,
we
but, like,
can
it's-
Shayne,
spell.
we can write.
To misspell on purpose for comic
constantly.
purposes is so fun.
It's the only thing I like to do.
We add numbers into words.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, and we'll use
It's like an actual. I'm saying it's like an actual crazy person wrote it. Recognizing,
The awareness right now.
I know.
recognizing that. Yes.
We are unwell.
Yeah, and like
Okay, so we're ill.
so. Let's get one thing straight.
We're ill. We're ill, and we came in to help your
You
show.
guys, we came in to make you guys sick like us.
You know what I can't stop forgetting about when you told me Syd, when your mom or someone walked in and you had
when
a
you were a
fake
kid?
beard and you were braiding it and you were like, and she's like,
She was
great.
like,
I
no,
think
we
it
didn't
was-
even know each other.
It
then.
was my Joker origin story.
Yeah.
Is I was in like 5th grade
Yeah.
and I was sitting in my room. I lived in Vegas. So already if you're a 5th grader living in Vegas, like you are going to become the Joker. And I was like sitting in my room alone and my mom walked in and she looked over and what she saw was me wearing a fake beard, braiding it, looking at nothing. And then she looked at me and went, And I was like, what? And that defined the rest of my personality for all of time.
Your mom was like, she's going to be a writer.
Cut
That's my
to
favorite story ever.
She was just like, oh, God.
Cut to
This came out of me.
yeah. God damn it.
God damn it.
Cut to meanwhile, I was at the same age. I was obsessed with making movies. Cut to. But my favorite thing to do, because I also was a kid who ate more than I was told I was supposed to. I was like, I would film myself. I'd make a movie, quote unquote, that was like, oh, the joke is I sit down, eat 3 full meals, and then I play it backwards. Now, I was like 9. So like it wasn't that elevated of a joke. It wasn't quite a joke. It was more an excuse for me to eat 3 meals.
It's not a joke.
No, it's not a joke. It's not. It's just sickness. So meanwhile, you're crying.
Because you told us this story.
And I also died. I was like,
I had a lice haircut.
Story.
Oh, I had a lice haircut and crutches, and I was just like this like awful little like thing.
She would sit on her neighbor's yard to eat different snacks.
Oh my God, because I would go.
Parents would be like, no more.
They'd be like, please stop. We know you're not even hungry anymore. Why are you doing this to yourself? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna go hang out with the neighbors. And then I'd grab food and I'd go and I'd eat it on their lawn. And then I'd come back being like, they weren't home. So anyway, and then we met
weren't
each other.
home, but the snacks are gone.
Then all the snacks are gone. We got to get more. So, then we met when we were 14, and now we're okay. We're not okay, but you know what I mean? Anyway,
early on in writing this show, Amanda, you were in the writer's room for this day, and we were like, let's go to lunch. And we go to lunch, and you guys are recounting this story, and we're like at a busy restaurant.
Yeah.
There's people sitting next to us, but we're laughing. I'm laughing out loud so hard, crying.
Shayne and
you
I
guys are saying
come up for air, and we
shit.
just look at each other and we go, do you know what's happening?
I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I think they're telling their life story, and it's the funniest shit ever.
I think they're
telling us their life story. I can't tell.
I think it's talking about itself.
No, it was so funny because it made things so clear in my head who you guys were. I was like, and I already had known you for a while, but I was like, oh no, I needed these stories to really connect and understand.
Yeah. How did it get that way? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's how it was made.
Just sitting and having a conversation with you guys is truly like watching a show.
Oh my God.
Because you guys, I've never known 2 people who go at such rapid pace like you two. Like just what we just experienced just now.
You guys don't
our
finish.
listeners are like, whoa, like it's fascinating. But you guys are in like lockstep with each other too.
Yeah.
The amount of times you guys say things at the same time.
Oh, it's terrifying.
And you're not twins.
No.
You're not even related.
Not related.
But
The weirdest thing is that people will say, like, we'll do a sketch, and like we just did a sketch, and there's so many comments that are like, it took me 8 watches to realize these are 2 different girls. And it's like, we don't look anything like each other.
Entirely different.
You're both just white.
No,
like you're both just white.
Like, and I understand, and I
we
get
have
it.
completely
I get
different
that.
faces,
Yeah.
completely different hair colors.
Just that we both are
bodies,
like talking at
just
you
both
instead
loud
of
and
with
white.
you. It's truly just that instead of talking with you and being on the same plane as you,
our eyes are different
we're
colors.
like, and you're like, stop.
And you're like, oh my God. And then I guess maybe you're overwhelmed. And then you're like, there's 2 of them. I thought I was seeing double because I thought I was having a panic attack.
Yeah.
First of all, both of you are so different in my eyes. Like, you look so different, but you guys have such different vibes. Like, I feel like when you're talking,
Olivia, you're sick.
Olivia's like going off on this, like, she's so excited. She's in this and Syd's going, yeah. And then she goes in, and then Syd will like do the like, oh, okay, they're not on the same page. So let's gather around. And Olivia's like, oh yeah, we'll get on the same page. But hold on 1 second. Let me just go to this other place.
It's really good.
You guys are the same, but then occasionally you're like the 2 masks, the like happy mask and the sad mask.
I'm always the sad mask.
No.
Occasionally you guys are ranting, and then all of a sudden you'll kind of stop and you'll look at me and you'll just be like, yeah, what do you think about that? It's like, what?
I think it's that you bring it,
processing what you guys just said.
you bring it back to a
Shayne,
place.
what do you think about that?
It's because you have a lower register voice, so it cuts through everything.
It's so good.
I don't know what it is, but I think I have resting depressed face, and like I truly will be sitting just kind of relaxing, and someone's like, God, what happened to you?
Are you okay?
Like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just relaxing and I'm okay.
Just relaxing.
Like, I'm relaxing, and
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you
just-
for
I'm
asking.
literally just having a lovely
I'm watching
day.
Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
thinking about pottery.
And so I think people assume I'm sad when I'm not. I just look like this. One of my eyelids is a little lazy. That can
I don't see it,
throw people off.
But
So like sometimes, especially when we were younger, and like
Oh my
people
God,
were
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
understand us
You're
as
like,
a
what's
duo.
the difference between you
Because we
guys?
like started writing together when we were in college, and then we were getting repped as a duo, like right coming out of college. We would go on all these general meetings where people would be like, "Okay, I've got you two.
I know what you two are. You're the fox and the hound.
Like they would give us a
Fox and the Hound.
So that what she's giving you is a joke on a joke on a joke on a joke that we haven't explained even the first joke.
Oh, I hope there's fan fiction about that.
What it is that people would relate us to other duos and be, you're the this one and you're the this one. You're the this one and you're the this one. Eventually, we started making jokes about that. It would escalate. You're Mary-Kate and Ashley. Oh, I get it. You're the this one and you're the this one. Oh, I get it. You're the fox and the hound. That's where that came from?
Yeah, I went A to Z.
What were the
I
biggest
didn't give a
duos?
fuck. I didn't give a fuck.
See, that's what I meant. Is she's going, and then Sid's going, you asked us a question. You asked us a question.
No, we'll
my
get there.
babysitter.
What's the biggest duo that they compared you guys to in the beginning?
At the beginning, obviously, everyone was like, oh, it's Broad City because we're two girls.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
And,
No.
and here's the
No,
thing.
I just,
and
Love
here's the
them.
thing.
I don't think we're anything like-
I love Broad City, but
Me
Broad
too.
City did Broad City.
Yeah, Broad
so
City
we
is
can't
Broad
do
City.
Broad City
That's
because
the
Broad City did Broad
Only
City.
comparison that they have, I swear.
Yeah, well, it's because like a lot of women aren't allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, so when women are allowed to do anything, people go, "Oh, it's like that. I saw a woman do that once."
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And you go like, "Sure, for sure." So yeah, people will do that. But then like for a long time, we were like, everyone's like, "Oh, I get it. Olivia's the happy baby, and Sydney is the sad baby."
And it's
Just like what Shayne just did to you guys.
Okay.
Shayne.
I'm just saying when you guys are occasionally you turn into that. So what age were you when you met?
14. I was 14.
I'm trying to picture you guys before you knew each other.
14.
Because it's kind of like thinking about
Braiding her beard.
I was counterculture.
You know who I picked?
I was emo.
You were emo? You as emo sounds
I was
so
punk.
Because like you're emo and people are like, how are you feeling? You're like yeah, I'm feeling kind of sad today. Like I'm feeling that
no,
big
100%.
sad right now. That
no,
big
that's
sad.
what. Yeah, it's that. It's like I don't know. I'm having like pretty much a terrible time. It's just like, oh my.
You met when you're 14.
Yeah.
What was your how quickly did you guys become like this?
Took a second.
Yeah, it took a second.
Really?
Well, because we were, I was a year older, so
But not anymore.
But not anymore. Now I went backwards. So now I'm a year younger.
Yeah, and now I'm aging. She's aging backwards. We're trying to figure out
we're
how
gonna
it
meet
works
in the
for the
middle
duo.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm talking to the wizard this weekend. I'm trying to go. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna talk to the wizard and figure it out.
but we were on an improv team together. We were in different grades, and they were like, "You guys aren't allowed to be in a scene together because no one
one
else
will
will
be
get
able
to
to
talk." And then we were like, heard, absolutely
Heard,
heard.
chef.
And then when she went to UCLA, and then the next year I got in, and I was like, I called her. I was like, should I go? And she
I
was
was
like,
like, you're going actually.
yeah. And then it started, and then that's when it began. Like that's when like us being a duo began, not us.
In high school, we were friends, and
Yeah,
we
we
would
were in a
like
big
hang
friend
out
group, too.
But
Yeah.
and we like were on the same improv team.
Yeah.
But
We had
like,
all the same friends.
We were, it
wasn't
in
a
high
duo.
school when you're like a grade
Yes.
difference.
Yeah.
There's like more of a difference
Yes.
there.
Big
Were you
time.
at UCLA at the same time as Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know Angela.
I met
from
Angela my
college.
freshman year of
Yeah.
college.
What?
Yeah.
And we were both in theater, and there was like a thing where it's like the Bruin buddy system where like everyone who is like coming in gets matched with like a person a year older than them.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I met her, she hadn't met her Bruin buddy yet, and I hadn't met my Bruin buddy yet. And we met, and she literally went, "Do you want to just pretend we're Bruin buddies?" And I
think
was
that's
like,
the right
I
move.
would do that.
I think it's a match made in heaven.
That's so cute.
yeah. I love Angela. Angela's like an absolute 15
yeah,
out of 10.
she's the best. She was like one of the
Did you
first.
know that they knew each
people I
other?
met.
No?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
It's a small town.
It's a silly small town.
Silly
the town of
small.
UCLA.
Silly
That's
small.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
When you guys met, were you immediately like, ooh, you're my friend? Or was it just like,
I think we were just like, oh, I always thought she was fucking funny.
Yeah,
so was
I
her.
always thought she was super funny.
Yeah,
We're
and-
just like,
but
you know,
yeah.
we were all part of the big friend group.
Yeah, we were just mostly just like being like, what's high school?
Yeah.
I just feel like your guys'
this
sense
is
of
so
humor works
sitcom
so
vibes.
well
Yeah.
together. Were you guys like this is gonna sound stupid?
Yeah.
Were you funny before you like were hanging out with each other, like when you were like 12 and stuff? But like, what did your friends think of your sense of humor?
I think
before
humor
you
is
both were hanging out?
subjective, but I think so. I think like
Yeah, did you
Oh,
guys
it's
I mean,
want-
were you
weird.
joking
I think
around
we
the
were
same?
weird, and I think that's funny.
Because
Yeah.
you don't. I can't imagine you had any other friends who could keep up with the same pace.
I don't know.
I think we were in different types of friend
Friend groups.
groups
Yeah,
and had
definitely.
like different experiences
Yeah.
before we met each other.
Yeah.
Because like weren't you in like a
I would always befriend all of the most fucked up people in the AP classes, because that was like they were like had really great dark senses of humor, but they weren't like comedy people or like acting people. They were just like the
Real
most,
people.
the most fucked up people like the smartest, most fucked up people.
And you were like,
in
ooh,
my
I'm gonna
AP
learn from
classes.
you.
That's a
I would be
specific type
like,
of person.
I would be like, that's my friend because they get what's going on in here.
yeah. And I was in a friend group where I would stand outside the choir room during lunch while my friends made out.
Wait, like watching the door?
yeah.
Watching the door for them, making sure no one would go in?
I would watch the door while two of my friends would make out.
And then what did the principal say?
Oh, then the principal saw us on the security camera footage and called us into the office and said to them, like, hey guys, like during lunch, you got to be in the lunch area. You cannot sneak off into the choir room. Sydney, this is sad.
oh my God.
dead serious?
I'm
Sydney,
dead
you're the
serious.
sad baby.
She literally was just like, they were like, Sydney, don't do this. This is not good. This is sad.
You were just trying to be a
Serious.
good friend.
She
oh my
is.
God.
She is.
Sid.
Here's the thing. I'm a fantastic friend.
You are.
If you want to make out with someone, I'll hide
In an
you.
auditorium.
I don't think
hide you.
I don't. What did they think you were gonna like dedicate your life to that kind of labor?
Well, Amanda, I did. So are you telling me I made a mistake here?
Are we talking about Olivia now?
All I do is protect
stands
Olivia
out-
from making out.
Yeah, yeah.
Olivia.
Not allowed to.
No, Olivia makes out. I stand on the door.
Yeah. But on the inside.
When someone changes, you're just standing there.
We're at a general meeting and they go, so the difference between you two is you make out and you stand guard.
and you go, "That's correct."
And I go, that's right.
So yeah, writing the script was
Did we write something?
yeah, you guys actually wrote a
writing
great
the script
script.
was really fun because
Guys, if of us, which one of us is you guys?
oh, you're Shayne.
Ooh.
I already
You're
know
Shayne
I'm
Topp.
Shayne,
I
but
know
I
that
wanted to
You
get to
think
this.
so?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
that you guys are the exact same person.
I think in general, we're the same.
I really do.
Because
Sid
some
and I are the same.
I think you guys are the
sometimes
same
I relate
person.
so much to Sid because in my friend groups, I feel very similar to Sid sometimes. Where
Yes.
it's like, guys, like the
the mom energy.
We,
not,
Yes.
not
we
in a
do
bad
both
way.
have it's so funny because I think normally people would not see me in like a nurturing way, but there is a weird 1-2 punch.
Oh,
that
no,
gets
I
you.
see
No,
it.
if you
On
know
like
you
if
for
I
2
if you know
seconds.
me really well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking bring you groceries.
yes.
Oh my god. No, the amount of
You're gonna
like
fucking fight
if,
me
if
for
you're
it.
having a not great day, like she will be sending you an edible arrangement.
You're gonna get one.
And it's like, what? You don't need to do that.
You're
What
gonna
are you
get
talking
one.
about? Yeah.
See, I
But-
feel that from you.
But
I
it's
feel
mixed
that.
with the thing that I can't.
But that's Amanda. I
I-
think that's more Amanda's.
It
vibe.
is.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
I'm like nobody.
You're like no.
I'm like,
no.
no.
You are,
You're
no,
also
no,
a
you
lot
are.
like me.
There is like different sides of the
Coin.
the coin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people. Okay, now, buckle up.
Oh no.
I'm going to use a big word,
Is it?
and it's going to make me sound like a pick me, but I do like
tushy?
Yeah, people are tushy. No, I think people are dichotomous. Like I think people have
Well,
opposite traits that they
yeah.
hold all the time, and I think
Uh-huh.
like
Of
I'm seeing that in
course.
everyone all the time now. Of like, oh, you're this and this, and it's not that you're very this. It's like you are your most extreme trait and the opposite.
For sure.
Yes.
So like, and it's just like so like I'm simultaneously so fucking sane and out of my fucking mind.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So in some ways, I do relate to you on like the energy
In the part-
aspect
yeah.
when we get like excited and passionate, and then also when we reveal. Like I feel like I reveal things, and people are like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's really dark that happened," and I'm like,
No, it's literally
"No,
fine.
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
great.
No,
you
it's
know?
fine. It's funny.
I
It's
think
Topp.
totally fine. I was
as
kidnapped. It's
comedians,
fine.
I think as comedians and also just like what we do, creative people, I think what like is crazy to us and not crazy to us is just different than a lot.
100%.
Yeah.
I realize that a lot when we read Reddit stories and like how we interpret things, and people are just like, "You guys are different than a lot of people," and I'm like, "Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you're right." Like being in our space, things that impact us or don't
Yes.
impact us.
I
Mm-hmm.
think when
different.
it comes to that, I am very much like Olivia. And like really when I respond to things, I'm like, and you're like, okay, okay. And I feel like that's also kind of Syd's energy, but I don't know.
I mean, it's the different things bring out different things in different people.
100%.
And I think that the things I see in you that I see in Olivia are the ability to connect with people despite not really knowing them.
Yeah.
Like seeing somebody and being like, I'm going to make you feel so safe right now. Like that's not something I have, but that is something you guys definitely have.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You also have that, but you have to earn it.
No,
Sid has to earn it.
What I have is I am the type of person that someone on the street will like come up to and be like, I gotta tell you about my divorce.
Oh my God, people do that to me.
Yes.
Whoa!
I think you guys are more similar than
I
you think.
truly Uber.
What is that?
Uber rides are
I don't know.
really rough for
Weird.
me because people just start telling me such crazy shit.
So
I have
Immediately.
Why do you guys think that is?
I don't know.
know.
Well,
Blue
I
eyes?
think part of the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your eyes.
Is it your
the
blue eyes?
I'm like, and they're like, my life story. I think, unfortunately, I'm too polite where I can't shut people down. I try when I get into like a Uber, if I'm like a stranger's like near me trying to talk to me, I can't like just be like and look away. I'm always like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, but I never ask anything.
Yeah.
I'm not asking questions. I never ask questions. I truly when I'm because I have a social anxiety.
Same.
So if I get into an Uber, I'm like, this person could kill me because they're
always.
driving this car.
Wow.
And
Always.
so I'm like there, and I just want
my first thought.
to like be in my space and pretend that I'm alone
Yep.
right now. And then 9 out of 10 times they will start talking to me. If it's a guy, if it's a lady driving, which doesn't happen too often, I feel like I don't know, but if it's a guy, especially if it's a guy over the age of 40, I'm
They're
like,
like, we
I'm
love
about to hear some.
Oh
crazy shit.
boy.
Yeah.
I remember one time I had a 15-minute ride, and within that ride, he pitched to me his entire screenplay.
Stunning.
And it was and the screenplay was enough for me to realize that this guy was insane.
Oh
and
no.
I was like, I
Nothing.
truly am
There's
fearing
nothing
for my
better.
life
There's
right
nothing
now.
better.
And I love that he started off he's just being like, yeah, I wrote this whole screenplay. Okay, I won't tell. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll
no,
give you the pitch.
No.
And I was just like, without me saying anything.
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is so
was-
scary.
That's
Yeah.
such spectacular.
I don't know what it is, but like I allow myself in like stranger situations like airports, Ubers to be just a bitch.
Oh, wow,
I am just like
That's so.
I wonder if that's part of it. Like
I'm just like
I don't
no.
think I'm intimidating at all.
I need to get that energy.
Oh, I think I told this on the pod maybe, but like I was running late for a flight and they weren't going to hold the flight. It was like one of those like it got delayed and we had to push through and the flight attendant was like, "Good luck, you got to push through all the people." And I was like seat 31 or something and I was like and another girl was like, "Oh my God, we're going to miss it. We're on the same one." And she was like, "You should go ahead of me. You look pretty scary and like you'll probably get through the crowd." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Excuse me, I have to get to my flight." And people were like, "I do too." And I was like, "Do you have to get to your flight in 5 minutes?" And they're like, and I don't know what it is.
I
I've
love
just
that.
become aggressive in a way where it's like, oh,
That's so hot.
y'all. But I used to not be like that. I used to let people tell me their life story on airplanes. And now I'm just like, headphones in.
I love that.
Do not. One guy told me that he worked on the Top Gun. One guy told me his whole story. He's like, top secret. You know where Top Gun was filmed? Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about it, but that's where I worked. He talked to me for 5 hours. And I said, never again.
Wow.
Never
yeah.
again.
No.
So
I
just
love
become-
meeting people and connecting to strangers. Like I love it, but when it's not
don't mind
really
that.
consensual,
When
then
it's
like
traveling, when we're like forced to be in the same place, I feel
you got to be able to
Stressed.
set your boundaries, and that's very cool that you can. I'm
well.
gonna learn that.
I
one
learned
day.
many hard times of
Yeah.
like law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we are the same in that way.
Yeah, I mean, people tell me conspiracy theories at the dog park.
Bro, people love to tell me conspiracy theories.
It's so
and it
weird.
happens so fast
all the time.
And I'm just
like,
like,
how did we get here?
Oh my
That
God.
doesn't happen to conspiracy theories, not to me.
No,
Yeah.
not to me.
No, it's the weirdest. It's so strange. I don't know.
Wish. That'd be hilarious.
No, I literally, one
gotta
of,
start
I'm not actually kidding.
Yeah.
One of my last Uber drives, it was short drive. He was telling me about lizard people and how he's seen them.
Yes.
Oh, he's seen them.
And I
Oh,
was-
hell
and I
yeah.
was
I
just
think it's
like-
your
and I was
blue
just
eyes.
I think it's that you
I
have
think
blue
it's
eyes.
your blue eyes. I
Yeah.
think our brown eyes just I don't know something.
They're
people-
shields.
something or they want to tell us like really like
Deep
sad,
stuff. Yeah,
deep,
emotional,
deep.
like-
And I'm fine with that.
Oh, I love it.
usually.
I mean,
I'm
unless
stuck
it's
on an
unless they're
airplane.
yeah, unless it goes bad. But like
Yeah.
I love when
Unless they're,
I
like-
love when people are okay. So if someone talking to me can make them more okay, I'm like,
I'm into that.
I
But
love. I'm
conspiracy
into
theories.
it. I'm into that. So when we were writing the script, it was really funny because like
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it. 'cause
Shayne
you're
came to
off.
us and he was like, I want it to be really meta
Yeah.
Yeah.
and really chaotic.
That is ultimately the point.
Yeah.
The point of this is we're playing all these characters, we've got this story out, but it's really you're watching us on stage fucking with each other,
Yes.
trying to
Yes.
make each other break, trying to make each
Yes.
other laugh.
So Mother's Day is coming up, and there's a really cool gift idea. Get your siblings together and get your mom an aura frame. It's so cute. You can send pictures right to the frame, digitally look at it. It was voted best digital photo frame by Wirecutter.
Honestly, this is truly like the perfect gift for my mom. My mom loves photos. She loves memories. I know that if I give her this, and also my parents, not technologically too savvy, but Aura Frame is so easy to navigate, and you can be constantly uploading more photos from it. And I could upload photos to their frame if I'm from the app. It's so cool, and it's got unlimited storage, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com/smosh to get $30 off, plus free shipping on their best-selling frame. That's AURA frames.com/smosh. Use code SMOSH at checkout to save. Terms and conditions apply.
Back to the show.
Let's go. Let's go over the characters.
The characters,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that. I love that.
So you guys came. The pitch was like a friends, How I Met Your Mother, like a group of friends.
Yeah.
We
Like-
weren't going to do the family dynamic because that's weird. Friends allows for anything to
Yep.
happen.
The friend group.
So the first one out of the group is Benny,
Benny.
Right.
played
Right.
by Damien and Noah.
Yep.
Perfect casting. All of these
crushed.
characters are perfectly cast.
We spent a lot of work,
So.
like rearranging, and anyone could have played anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We felt that. We felt strongly about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we ended up kind of shuffling it
On the whiteboard, just being like, no, not this person, this person here.
Yeah.
So Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the self-proclaimed leader of the friend group.
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to make him like Chandler-esque,
But like less losery and more snarky, like leaning more into like he has a lot of long pieces of information he has to deliver.
Yeah,
and
a lot of lines.
They crush with those.
Yeah,
Like,
we wanted to like lean into the fact that in so many of these sitcoms, there's like a character in the friend group who's like, and we all know I'm in charge.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
yeah.
and like being snarky to other people, but you're like, if my friend was like being snarky to me this often and like taking this many digs,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
wouldn't
you
wanna be
don't like
friends
me.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, yeah, a
His
character.
whole thing is he just observes other people's flaws and comments on them.
Yeah.
And
It's
that
Like
is
someone
literally
used
it.
all the laundry,
Yeah.
all the laundry detergent up. Someone's gonna have to pay for that.
And we
Yeah.
have a lot of moments where he's talking to no one and like other shit's going on in the background.
Yeah,
And he's
in-
just like,
in parentheses in
well,
the line it says,
luckily,
"To no one."
Yeah. There's a lot of parentheticals for Benny that say to no one.
Oh, that explains so much in rehearsal.
Yeah. Well, when you see him talking to no one and you're like, who is he talking to? The answer is no
out?
one. Yeah,
No one.
out. The answer
He's
is no
just
one.
saying it to hear himself.
Yeah. No, he's like one of the guys who likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah. And then we have Martha.
Martha.
Oh yeah.
Martha,
Played by Rasha and Chance.
so
So
perfect.
Amazing.
Really perfect.
Really freakishly
they
perfect.
look
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh
in
my
their
God.
Martha.
He looks so
Like
good.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Like beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful hot.
So what's Martha's vibe?
We just took the trope of like the woman has one personality trait and it's that she's clean.
Yeah.
Because it's meta. It's like, you know,
It's the Monica. It's the
Yes.
there's always like the girl who's like just clean and she is like, you're no fun, you're just clean. And
Yeah.
it's like, what?
and it's like that's a really annoying trope to see, but when we're like we're writing things to trope and we're writing things to be super meta, it's like of course like that's what the girl has to be.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
girl has to be like, I literally am just like no, yeah.
Just like she's going to a business meeting, but
Yeah.
could get drinks after.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes, but like
and like no one assumes that she would have any like sexual desires because she
Yeah.
likes the house to be clean.
yeah, which of course
Which you can have both.
yeah, clean is the
obviously.
opposite of sex.
Obviously.
But she's a neat freak virgin.
Yeah. And then we have like real life Dominic Patrone.
Yeah, classic.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Dominic is one of the only 2 characters in the whole thing that are just like a real Smosh lore character.
Courtney's character.
Yeah, Courtney.
Also played by Olivia.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
slays it.
Olivia's insane.
Yeah, she's
So
so
good.
good.
Yeah, it's
She's
pretty
so
awesome.
fun. They're both so
And Courtney just fully becomes
Oh, yeah.
Dominic.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
I don't
Courtney's
see Courtney
not there
at all.
Just
No.
Dominic. Breaking. It's gonna be. I think Courtney will be the hardest to break.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I've got plans up my sleeve.
Because when you break, it's like, a vibe of try not to laugh. You break,
Yeah.
and then your exact character comes in
Yeah.
and takes over.
and takes over on that same line.
Yeah.
Repeat that line. They just keep going in the scene.
Yeah.
And if you just keep breaking, you just keep swapping back and forth. We had a moment in rehearsal with us.
Yeah.
Where I think on one line we swapped like 4 times.
Yeah.
And we kept trying
really
to
hope
nail
that
the line.
happens
So
because
funny.
Oh, it's gonna happen a lot.
it's so funny. And yeah, it's oh my god, it's so funny. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, like they absolutely we knew that like one of the tropes is like, the
Ladies'
ladies man,
man,
the
Casanova.
Barney, and the Joey, and we were just like, well, that already
yeah.
exists in
Yes.
Dominic,
Which is
so it's like,
perfect.
yeah, might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Then we have Kevin,
Love
played by
Obviously.
Ian and Anthony.
Yes.
The lovable loser.
Nothing
guy-
ever
the
goes
guy-
his way.
Down on his luck.
Always getting broken up with.
Yeah.
It's always like, guys, I have a problem.
Yeah.
It's always that guy.
Pretty much the main character of every sitcom.
He's like the Ted Mosby.
Yeah.
Kind of just like, oh, this guy's a loser, but all his friends love him. And
All he wants is love.
yeah, and he'll never get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they do an amazing job. They get tortured a lot. I don't know if you guys will like
Yeah.
that or hate that, but it happens. So buckle up.
Poor babies.
Yeah.
They're like being thrown about the whole
Yeah,
sitcom.
yeah, it-
Like
Yes.
emotionally,
Yeah.
physically.
Yeah.
Poor babies.
But we love him. We
Love
love Kevin.
Yeah,
we love Kevin, and we love Ian and Anthony who are
Yes.
playing them. We
Yeah,
love them.
absolutely.
The whole friend group loves Kevin.
Yeah.
All they want is to do something nice for him because the last 30 years of his life haven't gone well.
I know.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, it hasn't been his day, his month, or even his year.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
want to, throw a party for him.
Yeah, and that's spoiler alert. That's what the whole episode.
Oh,
is about.
baby.
Throwing,
And that's the
party.
core. That's like the core friend group.
That's the core friend group.
Hypothetically,
And then there's a
yeah.
couple other characters.
Yeah.
And then there's Krungle, played by Amanda and I.
But
Yep.
this is the Krungle and Krungle podcast now. You have to rename it from Smosh.
Yeah.
From Krungle to Krungle.
I'm down.
Welcome to the Krungle.
Krungle the Krungle.
You have to change
Oh
it
my
to.
God,
Remember
we're
Jungle
in
the
between two Krungles.
Oh my god,
Between two Krungles.
How do you guys feel?
I feel
feel
sexual.
so
Oh,
activated.
good.
Yeah.
Finally, someone feels sexual from Krungle.
Krungle might be the biggest mess of all the characters. Because truly, Krungle is inspired by a million things.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's
Kramer.
We started with Kramer.
meets, but like
Kimmy Gibbler.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kimmy Gibbler.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for me,
So true.
a lot of my inspiration is Golden Girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
I threw it
Yeah.
into that.
That's
'Cause
very true.
Krungle is like somewhere between 50 and 90 years
And
old.
age-
Krungle aged.
Ageless.
And is yeah.
Ageless.
She is the kooky neighbor. Because every sitcom has a kooky neighbor.
And like a boundaryless neighbor that's like always in your space.
Knocking
and everyone's
over
like, oh,
things.
why are you here?
Yeah.
And we just took that to an extreme of like, what if there was someone that you really, really, it was like, we do not
want you here.
And they and they say it to
Hate.
your face.
Yeah.
And you're
We
like,
hate
okay, but
Yeah.
But Krungle's just the best. She's a free spirit.
Yeah, she's a freak.
She's
lived
weird.
many lives.
Yeah.
She's done everything.
Yes.
Because those neighbors, it's like they're the yes and machine.
Yes.
They're the way to introduce anything into the sitcom.
Yes.
That's Krungle.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
this.
love Krungle.
An absolute blast. We play her similarly, but also completely different.
You guys
Also
definitely
totally
have different
different.
takes on Krungle, which
Absolutely
I love.
different
I
takes.
love.
It is. I'm just so excited for the Krungle spinoff. I mean, there has to be one because, oh my God, it's amazing.
She has so much going on in her apartment.
Yeah.
I know.
Her apartment
What's
is
her
like
apartment
a
even
whole
like?
ecosystem.
skeletons.
Yeah. It's just
It's
skeletons.
skeletons.
Lining the wall.
War stories, weird
Yeah.
things from her exes.
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
did
Like
they
their
know that they were her
bodies.
exes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I think
Scarves.
she has.
She's
she has
sponsored by
one-
Hustler. Like
She has one of those police. What are the radios in
Police
the police
radios.
cars?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Fights
she-
crime.
She
Radio.
puts it on when she comes
and
home.
she's an Uber driver who tells Shayne conspiracy theories on
Yes.
the way to
Definitely.
the airport. Like that's
Definitely.
so that's
That's
Krungle.
Krungle.
100%.
I'm so excited for you guys to meet Krungle.
It's an absolute blast. I can't be. It's my fault.
Yeah.
But Krungle's outfit is insane. So much
Layers
makeup.
and
The
layers.
heaviest eyelashes on the planet. And I when I got into all this makeup, like I don't love wearing wigs and makeup and stuff. I don't know why it makes me like tired.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of
that's
like
valid.
out of it. But I get into all of this and I look in the mirror. I'm like, this is so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what it has to be. Like, oh my God, I
Shayne,
gave myself.
You did this to yourself.
Shayne in this outfit fell asleep like so many times. Just like
Oh
the
my
But
God.
even me too. The eyelashes were so.
I hope
heavy
during the show it happens.
that they just.
If I fall asleep
I hope you
on
fall
stage-
asleep in real life during
no.
the show.
Once we get into the show, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm
super
gonna
physical.
I'm gonna
Oh,
chug
yeah.
I'm gonna chug a gallon of cold brew before.
love
And I'm going to chug a gallon of milk for myself.
Yeah.
so that I throw up.
It's just like
It's a blast.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
it's going to be awesome. Like, you guys absolutely kill it. It is like so silly and stupid.
I love
very
our lines.
excited.
Oh,
you guys wrote our lines. They're so good.
She has the craziest backstory that we never find out, really.
Yep.
We just hear
but
hints
we
of
know
it.
it.
Know
You
it.
can sense
We know it.
You can sense it.
We know it. It might come out. Look, it's all. We can improvise whatever we want.
That's true.
We can take charge
That's
and
true.
say whatever shit we want to say.
I'm just literally going to yes and everything you say, and I know that you're going to yes and everything we say. So whatever we come up with,
Yeah.
it's
gonna get.
I'll just say, like, the thing we knew
Yeah.
about Krungle from the beginning is she's a gaslighter.
Yeah.
And she absolutely was at the January 6th insurrection. Those were the two things we were like, so this is Krungle.
Yeah, we had it on
so
a whiteboard. Krungle equals gaslighter for like weeks.
she is a gaslighter.
She's a total
Be like,
gaslighter.
She's a
You're being
gaslighter.
weird. No, you're being
No,
weird.
you're
I
f***ing
think she was at
crazy.
January 6th, but not for the same reasons as anyone
No,
else.
no,
No.
no.
She walked by and she went, "What's going on? Is
her
this a
own-
farmer's
Am I
market?"
invited?
Yeah, she thought it was a farmer's market.
She
and
went
she was
by
trying
and
to
said,
buy
"Am
stuff.
I invited?"
She's trying to buy oranges from people. Yeah.
But she has a podium.
Oh yeah.
And she has a poster for some reason.
Yeah.
Another big thing about Krungle is that Krungle's biggest want is to be part of the friend
Yes.
group.
She
And
will
never be part of the friend
Yeah.
group. And that's a huge
She just wants
thing.
friends.
But she doesn't realize that she never will be. Like she's like, I'll
Yeah.
convince
She
them.
yeah, which is great.
And then we have Chosens are in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know them.
Chosen.
The Chosens, I
plural.
don't want to say where they play a part.
But they're in it.
But they're in it.
But they're in it.
in it.
They're in it.
So they'll be there.
And then we have
And then we have Tommy's character.
Oh
which
no, we
then-
have one more other character too.
yes, we have young Sebastian.
Oh my God, I completely forgot about
The
young
boy
Sebastian.
genius.
How could you forget? He's been here the whole time.
That's right.
Young Sebastian is like a young Sheldon vibe, boy
Yes.
genius.
It's young Sheldon,
In
but
fact,
worse.
I'd call it a direct ripoff.
It's a direct ripoff. It's a direct
When I
ripoff.
walked in and you guys were like, yeah, so young Sebastian.
Yeah,
is introduced.
yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So
to the
good,
point where
though.
in rehearsal, people are constantly accidentally saying young,
Sheldon. Yeah.
And that's Angela and Keith.
Which is
perfect.
They are
Perfect.
great at it.
Yeah,
They,
it's awesome.
Young Sebastian is
A boy genius.
boy genius. He's an 8-year-old rocket
And
scientist.
he's in the friend group because what child isn't?
He's
Yeah,
in the friend
exactly.
group. Krungle's
He just
not
forces
in the friend
himself in the
group.
friend
Young
group.
Sebastian is in the friend group.
Yep.
And listen, he's got science magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Sorry.
amazing. He schools everyone, but
Yeah.
also he's like he's a little shit.
He's a little shit.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a catchphrase. You'll find
Little
out.
brat.
Absolute narcissist.
Oh,
Yeah.
complete narcissist.
But when you think about it, like this is a trope of sitcoms.
Yeah.
Like there was a show called Smart Guy, and the whole thing is a child genius. Like this is a real trope,
Yeah.
which is insane. Urkel, child genius.
Oh, Urkel. Remember
So
when
many
Urkel
child
got a
geniuses.
makeover? Does anyone remember this? He goes into a time machine and gets a makeover and comes out hot.
Oh, I do
As a
remember
child?
this. Yes,
Pass.
I do
Well,
remember this.
Pass.
He looks a little bit older. Anyways, whatever. It's fine.
He look over 18.
No.
Pass.
Well, you mean child hot? He gets hot for the other children.
Pass.
Shut up, because
Pass.
The other
well, I watched
children.
it as a child.
It's important to specify. He gets hot for the other children. Yes, fine.
Next.
As a child, watching the child.
Yes,
yeah, well,
that's fine. That's fine.
So when we were
It's
writing the
when you
script,
watch-
Shayne really wanted
No,
to.
I want to double down on this.
Thanks, Sid.
When you watch Boy Meets World and you're a child, you go, wow, Topanga, wow,
Beautiful,
wow,
beautiful.
Yeah.
But you're a child,
Yeah.
and so it's okay.
Yes.
That's
But
true.
if you were an adult, it'd be weird.
No,
Yes.
okay,
So
straight to
now
the
we
jail.
I get what you're saying.
because I was a child watching that, and
Right.
even I was like, Topanga.
Wow, wow, woo,
Right.
gotcha.
Wow, wow,
Topanga.
wooga.
I get
Child
that.
hot.
Because
Child
when I was young, like Lizzie McGuire.
Yes,
I
of
was
course. Wow, wow, wooga.
Yeah,
Yes.
me and Lizzie, nah.
Really?
But even Stevens,
Wow,
Shia
wow,
LaBeouf.
wooga.
Wow, wow,
Ren
wooga.
Stevens. Wow, wow,
Wow,
wooga.
wow, wow.
Shout out. Shout out to Ren.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's the only way I show people I'm interested in them.
yeah.
Wooga. And anyway, I'll
Anyways.
never be loved.
This is what I'm saying. The on the sad
bangers.
face. Anyways,
Shayne, it is true. I do turn to you a lot and go, "What do you think about that?"
Yeah, you do.
I forever ago went on their podcast.
Oh my God.
And I was supposed to be a ref, and I'm in the middle of them, and they were drinking, and I was sober, and just they hit a point where they ranted to a degree where I actually didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you turned to me and you said some of the most insane shit ever. You like told
my
me like a
God,
very
yeah.
personal thing,
You
and then you just
turned
like
sad.
looked at me, and I was just like, and I remember being like, I put my hand on your shoulder. I was like, it's okay.
We told
Thanks, Dad.
I remember being like, oh my God, like.
we told Shayne, like, show up, you're gonna referee us, we're gonna be drunk. That's the episode.
Yeah.
And I think Shayne didn't really think we would be that drunk.
Oh, we were hammered.
We each had a bottle of wine to ourselves.
We were hammered.
and
And we had technical difficulties, which
Of
gave
course.
you more time
Of
to drink the
course,
wine.
Of course.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Can I do that, but like join in on the wine?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's just a girls' night. Like,
Yeah, that's just a
I mean,
girls'
listen,
night.
if we ever bring the podcast back,
Yeah.
we'll do the three of us just
Yeah.
drink.
And Shayne can ref.
And you can
And I'll ref again.
Oh God, poor Shayne.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be there.
Okay, so we have the Chosens that are there, and then finally, lastly, we're not going to reveal the name.
no.
Yes.
Because the name
we're
is
not.
so stupid.
It's so stupid.
But Tommy's character,
Yeah.
Tommy's the one who's not going to be swapping in and out of any,
Yeah.
any
Nope,
roles.
he is on
but
his own.
Tommy also doesn't have any actual lines.
Yeah.
He has like one actual line in the
Yep.
script. Otherwise, Tommy's a fully imposed character on stage.
Tommy's
He's
a free
an agent of chaos.
I
Agent of
actually
chaos.
think he's probably going to be my favorite character
Oh, of
because
course.
in rehearsal I was like,
He's just saying insane shit.
He's
And that's
so
rehearsal.
funny.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
it's you can't tie Tommy down. You have to let him
why
just
try?
do anything he wants
let
to
him
do.
go wild.
When he read the script and we were like, you're going to be this character, he was like, well, here's the thing. That character's not in it.
And we were like,
And we were like,
no.
That character's in whatever they want to be in.
Yeah.
Truly.
They are in any part they want to be. And he was like, sorry? And we were like, yes.
Yeah.
So perfect.
The degree to which we can try to destroy this show
Yeah.
from within
Yeah.
is crazy. Like, Tommy's character's in specific scenes.
Oh, of course.
There's nothing stopping him from just walking into another scene.
No,
He can
he's
do
gonna
whatever
be
he wants.
wild.
Those are his
Correct.
rules. And the thing about it is we're not going to reveal the name because the name is too stupid. But we were trying to come up with the name of a
Yes.
location
Yeah.
in the place. Can we say what the
Let's
location is? Yeah.
you know what? Let's give
Yeah.
a rundown of the basic premise of
Sure.
the
Sure.
episode.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the whole basis of the episode is we're trying to throw a birthday party for Kevin or a surprise party for Kevin
Surprise.
Surprise party for Kevin.
because Kevin doesn't get a lot
Down
of
and out.
love. So let's
Yeah.
show Kevin some love. And there's a couple locations in this sitcom, like all sitcoms. There's a coffee shop. And there is an apartment set
Underneath the coffee shop.
Yes, that's all, right there at the coffee shop.
Yep.
But
underneath the coffee
Underneath it,
shop.
underground.
Because you know how sometimes in like How I Met Your Mother they live above or like
They
something.
live above a coffee shop
Do
in
they live
Friends.
above
Yeah,
a
they live
bar?
above-
in
I
How
think
Met
they
Your
live above a bar.
Yeah, so
They live underneath.
Yeah, they live underneath the coffee shop in this
Underground.
It's subterranean.
It's never said. It's
not
never
really
stated.
said. There's a lot of
It's-
stuff
we
that's not
know it.
said.
It's just true.
But you listening to this podcast, you get the
Now you
inside
know.
scoop. You know that the apartment is underneath the coffee shop.
100%.
underneath the ground of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
underground.
Yeah, the coffee shop
The
is
apartment
floor-
is
ground
underground.
level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So whenever I say I'm looking out the window, now I know I'm looking at cement.
You're looking at
And
cement.
Krungle is the neighbor, so
yeah,
she
of
just
course.
lives underground.
She lives
of course.
under
I don't even
that
know if
apartment.
she has an apartment.
No.
I don't even know if she's.
We know she lives
dug
She
underground.
lives underground.
She lives underground for sure.
passageways.
But I don't know if
Yes.
she has like
She's perfect at digging passageways.
she's
so
great.
yeah,
She's in a tunnel.
There's a coffee shop, like a Central Perk, and we were trying to come up with like, okay, well, what would be a stupid bad name for that coffee shop?
And obviously we asked AI.
Yeah, we went back and forth.
So quick shout out plug to AI.
Oh
We
God.
didn't use the AI. No,
Pretty cool AI. Thank you for all you do, AI.
we
did
were going
check
back and forth.
ChatGPT.
We were going back and forth. Well, we were thinking like, what's something that's like kind of inappropriate, or what's something that's like a weird spin on something. Syd was like, I'm gonna ask AI what.
Yeah, no, put it on me. That's good.
We were like,
Why am I so sad, baby, in this
no,
episode?
you're fine. We were
No,
like,
it's because you did that face. You were like,
we
Just
were
to be
like,
clear, Smosh hired writers.
Yeah,
And then
no,
the writers hired AI.
no, we also didn't use the AI.
No, it was
But
bad.
this is
We
just
did
part of the
check
story.
To see, this is actually why you shouldn't use AI.
Yeah.
Is we checked to see, we were like, what is the most stupid,
Inappropriate name for
a coffee shop? And they were like, cup of brown. And then after that, we're like, but I wouldn't recommend doing
that because people won't come to your coffee
And we
shop.
were like,
and we were
well,
like,
yeah,
shut
yeah,
up.
no
Shut
shit.
up, you idiot. So then we went back to us and our human brains. And then we were doing a joke on a joke on a joke on a joke on a joke. Shocker. And we
Fox
came
the
up
Hound.
with the stupidest name of a coffee shop of all time. And it's so stupid. We were like, they're not going to let us call it this. That's too stupid. And then now it's called that.
Yeah, no, you guys pitched it to me and I was like, yeah.
And we were like, and that's my favorite part about this whole experience. Is that
Yes.
there's been so many things you've been like, what about this? Knowing like, no,
That's not gonna
say
get,
yes.
yeah.
And then you're like, yeah.
You go like, yeah, that's fine.
That's what I love about you guys is that you guys will go to that place and then be like, might as well just fucking ask.
You can always be told to take
Right?
it back. You
the
can always
worst
rein
thing
it
that
in.
happens is somebody says no.
Yeah.
But I realized we hardly cut anything. Like, there's really not much.
No. There were like rewrites and things that had to change for structure of game.
Yes.
But in terms of purely cutting things because the things didn't work, like you guys
There was nothing that was too crazy.
No.
We've rewritten the script to make it flow,
Yeah.
but we've not rewritten it because it's like, no, we can't say that.
Yeah.
But the breaking will be crazy. Like,
the
who do you guys think is going to break the most?
me, but I won't be on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are also going to be involved.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
we'll
no
be
idea.
there. But I
we'll
think
be there. Yeah.
of the people on stage, I feel like you guys are gonna break a lot and have to switch out a lot because I feel like
you guys have the craziest.
you guys are
shit.
just insane.
You guys wrote the best lines for us. That's
I
why.
think you guys are like insane, and you both come in, even in the rehearsals,
Yeah.
with things that I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so shocking and perfect, and I think that you will make each other break.
I think you guys
and
do.
I think so,
everyone
too.
else,
I
and
think-
you guys each other.
I think Keith and Angela are going to break in a very different way.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
we gave them a lot of big words
Well,
to say.
because to be clear, if you mess up a line, that
Yeah.
also counts. You have
Yeah.
to, you have to
Yeah.
run off.
And then the person has to say the same line
Yes.
from the top.
They have to keep attempting.
And we gave young Sebastian a lot of dialogue that is purposefully jarring and all over the place in the structure of it, of like, first it's this topic, then it's this topic, then it's this topic, and it has nothing to do with like it. And that's the joke for us. It's not like
And also, a lot of lines, we're improvising, we're saying these lines, but there's a lot of lines that, as we're saying, we're given a cue card
Yes.
off camera that we have to read.
yes.
That is something we've never heard before.
Are you guys going to be doing the cue cards?
I hope
think so.
I love that.
That
for
would be
us.
the greatest thing
be so
on the
fun.
planet.
I think so.
I wish you guys could have the cue cards and then like change it if you wanted to.
I
don't
wonder
know.
if we can.
I would do
don't know.
anything.
I don't know.
I'm crazy.
Just the thought of having them there, having you guys there, just makes me so happy.
I'm so
like
excited.
during rehearsal, just having you guys there was so nice to be like, are they proud? Are they proud of us?
Oh my God,
we're
no.
doing the script.
It is so
No, it's gonna be fun.
fun
Like
to
it's
watch.
so
You guys
dumb,
do
so
it?
silly. Like oh my god, so fun.
But it's also like in order to have like a dumb silly show, it has to be so smart. Like you have to write it so smart. That's the thing.
It's really hard. I will say this is like the hardest thing because even pitching it to you guys, I felt bad of just like, how are you guys going to write this? This is insane. Where I'm like, write a script that's supposed to like
Break.
be a fucking mess,
Right.
and collapse.
Well, it's
they're-
like-
they're brilliant.
I also think that like a big help has been Kate, who is directing it.
yes.
And she like her big thing is like she's gonna keep it as absurd as it is, but she's gonna ground it in some sort of reality of the absurd world that it's in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
let's
it's
give
like-
a shout out to Kate,
We
our
love Kate.
director.
She's the best, but she'll say things that are like, yeah, so in this world, this thing is true. And even though the thing she's saying is
crazy.
insane, she's like, okay, let's find the logic of this
Yeah.
world. And we're
Right.
like, yeah, for sure. Like that's the right
well,
thing.
things have to be built in order to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you break nothing, it's not funny. But if something is built a little bit and then you rip it to shreds, it's hilarious.
No, and my hope, and we'll see on the night, but my hope is like the first like bit of the show, the first act, it's going to be crazy, but it's
Yeah.
going to be like, all right, I'm watching a sitcom.
Sitcom
and then
parody.
by the end of it, I don't know. Look, if part of the set is torn down, if people are fully
the
like,
better.
if their costumes messed up, people are lost wigs, there could be a little bit of a fire somewhere. I don't know. I'd be fine with
hope.
that.
I love a
We
fire.
hope someone,
I
fire,
love a
injured,
fire.
someone runs into a fire. This is what we want.
Listen,
Yeah.
I
Crossed.
adore fire.
The cameras go outside and we're just
Yeah.
on the street.
God, I
on the
would
street
love
interviewing
that.
people about their
Yeah, just-
conspiracy theories.
just anything. Down for it.
Yeah, so excited.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that happen.
Yeah.
I think you'll
Oh
crush. I
God!
think you guys
And
will
you're
crush.
me.
I'm you, and so we're a team. That's also what's kind of fun is that
Yeah.
all the characters are kind of their own team.
Yeah.
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 It's awesome.
It's
And
like-
it's good. Like the duos are good.
The duos are perfect. They're really.
It's a
good.
show of duos.
It is. It is.
a
It
show of
is.
duos.
It is
We
a
could
show
call
of
it
duos.
Duolingo.
Yeah. Duolingo the sitcom.
Duolingo the sitcom.
Sponsored by
Really?
Duolingo
The
and
sitcom.
nothing
Honestly,
else.
pretty cool.
No, Duolingo the sitcom would
pretty
actually be
awesome.
great because Duolingo gets it.
Yeah, and also he got a BBL. Did you guys see that?
Oh yeah, did you see the Duolingo
The
owl got a
Duolingo owl got a BBL. And that's not
In
a Mad
real
Libs
life.
puzzle.
No, in
that's
real life.
The Duolingo owl is caked up now.
caked up?
And like there was a video about it.
Yeah, they did. They did not.
The
like,
owl was
not
like,
like
I'm sorry,
one that
I don't know
someone
the
did.
gender of the owl, so
No.
I'm just gonna go with the owl.
We're gonna say
the
they.
owl got caked.
So the owl got a BBL. It is real. Duolingo posted it. They were
Go
like,
on
"Come
there.
with us to get a BBL."
If you get nothing else
What?
from this
Yeah.
episode,
No.
go check out Duolingo's fat ass.
yeah, the
Wow.
Duolingo owl is.
You okay,
caked.
Shayne?
Thinking about it.
Yeah. Just,
Just
Honestly,
what
that's
do you think about that?
I'm still
Shayne?
going back to who Syd and Olivia are compared to us, and I just like I go back and forth.
I love that for
I'm
you.
like Syd. I relate to that so much. Like, you okay, Shayne?
You okay, Shayne? The Duolingo owl's kicked up. Yeah.
By the way, I don't think you're sad, baby.
No, I
No,
don't
it's
think so
okay.
either.
It's okay.
No, but it's not. Because you're not.
It's okay.
That was the most sad baby response.
No.
I think there's
It's okay.
everyone is a full human being, and then there's the part of you that you lean into for fun
I think
in a
you
social
just call
setting.
out like the truth in the thing, and some people are like, "Hey," and I like that. I like that because I do that shit too.
It's the Judaism. There's just so much Judaism in there. And that's it.
Oh my god.
Wow, there's so much that we covered.
Yeah, did you guys get anything you need?
Yeah, are we
Did we get what we needed?
Are
Wait,
we
okay.
still allowed in the building at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, please.
Like, is there anything usable here?
yes,
Okay.
yes, the owl.
This is gonna be a
Yeah,
10
just
minute.
the owl.
This will be a 10-minute episode.
10-minute episode all about
we're
it.
But wait,
cutting it
okay.
down.
One thing that I want to know is like, what was your guys' like favorite experience of writing the show?
Oh my god.
Getting to hang out with
I
everyone.
know. It really is.
Because I just love you all,
So
and I just love you, and so I like
you.
to see you. I love being able to hug you all.
I
It's
know.
like it's such a gift. Like
Yeah.
what a wonderful thing. It feels so warm and happy.
Yeah.
So
no, it's like no
nice.
matter
It's so nice.
no matter
so
what we
nice.
make, it's like that's the thing that is like the
Truly.
hands down.
Like
best part
just
of the
seeing
job.
everyone makes
Hands
me
down.
so unbelievably happy.
I get so excited, like having to be here at like 8 a.m. some days and being like, yes, is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I like guess I forgot that I might not see you guys every day, and that makes me really, really
I hate
sad.
that.
No, we have to move into your basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can move into my basement.
I know.
You guys can
Fun.
move into my
Yeah.
basement. No one's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
There's one couch.
You guys just have to adopt us, and
I
then we'll
know.
just follow
I'm actually
you
gonna be
around.
really sad.
Okay.
I'm gonna be really sad when the show's over.
Yeah,
It's gonna be sad.
I'm actually gonna be really.
know.
I like didn't even clock that yet.
I just clocked it right now.
we're just gonna have to do more hangs.
I know.
Actual hangs.
Yeah.
Hang
You
out
can be
in
there.
real Life.
Yeah, you can be there. You can ref.
Yeah, you can ref.
You can ref the hang.
You can sit in the corner.
That's okay.
Super stoked for that. Actually, it was really funny.
It was so upsetting.
I would be happy to do it again.
So silly.
Is that podcast out?
Oh yeah,
this
it's
was a
been
while
out for
ago.
years.
It's just called
This
it's
was a
called
while
Syd and
ago.
Olivia Talk Shit. It's on YouTube and everything. Yeah,
It
it's
was
out
a while
there.
ago, and it was insane.
It's our top rated episode.
Really?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Have you seen you? You're
Yeah.
great. You're
What?
amazing.
People love the concept of you being there. They love the concept of
Us
people
being irritating.
Drunk. Like
Yeah.
these are things that work well.
The episode is
together.
called We're Drunk with Shayne Topp. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Because you don't drink on every episode.
no,
No.
just that one.
Just that one.
Just that
which
one.
is hard to believe when
yeah.
you see the
It's
episode.
hard to believe we're sober we're hard to believe we're sober right now.
You're like, those girls are sober?
oh no. yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm sad.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay.
These girls are not on any drugs.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm listening.
Wow. We love
Oh, God, I wish you guys were kind of in the show as like a guest.
I mean,
Oh my
hey,
God!
Look,
what if we
who
were
knows?
your Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel, and we
Yeah.
can sit in the
Yeah,
in a
and just-
trench coat?
Oh.
We can stack. She can get on my
top of each other.
shoulders.
Look, Amanda, here's the thing. We don't know what's going to actually
No,
happen.
no one knows.
That's true.
There's
so
so much
like,
that we don't know.
There's so many secrets in this script that is redacted that we haven't seen that are just surprises that we won't know.
yeah.
So like, I am kind of nervous and excited about that, but also like, f- it, let's do it.
I'm so excited.
Well,
it's going to be a mess.
Regardless, we'll be sitting off screen in a trench coat.
Yeah, we'll be stacked on each other's shoulders in a big, long trench coat.
Just
The
regardless.
whole show?
Yeah.
Whether
The
you
whole
see
show.
us or not, that's what we'll be doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
90-minute show.
Yeah.
And,
I've got strong legs. I can do it.
okay, good.
I'm the
Oh,
bo-
so it's Syd
Of
going to be.
course she's on top. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
I'm very weak.
She's light. She's
Very
light.
weak.
I've
No,
got strong
Olivia
legs.
was a
Duh.
kickboxing instructor, so Olivia's very
And she's
strong.
very light.
Yeah.
I'm very
So-
weak.
No, you're light.
Guys, the show is May 10th. You can get your tickets at live.smosh.com if you want to see Olivia carry Syd on her shoulders.
And there's 3 different packages. You can get
Yeah.
the basic cable, which is the show, plus the VOD that you can watch for a month after. Then there's the after show special, which gives you access to the after show. By that point, after that show, we're going to be so kooky that after show is going to be nuts. We're gonna be able to talk about all the things that happen behind the scenes
Yeah.
of the show, all the things that were going right,
exciting.
going wrong. We'll be able to show off the set, like go kind of walk around, run around. It'll be
It's
fun.
going to be like when everyone at the sleepover is awake at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yes.
And then there's the Full House package, which all of that plus character prints of all the characters that you'll get sent.
That's so fun.
Very good photos.
Wait, I want that.
Well, too bad.
Okay, maybe we
Even
can
if
give
you
it to
get
them.
that, you're not getting it.
Maybe we can give it to them. Well, guys, this was
God.
unreal.
You guys are the best.
So fun.
I learned so much. So much. I need to look up the owl.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Gotta check it out.
Caked.
So, guys, please join us May 10th and get your tickets at live.smosh.com. Syd and Olivia, you guys are the best.
We
You
love
guys
you.
are the best. We love you guys so
love you.
much.
Big fans. Mom and Dad. Love you guys.
Oh, we're mom and dad. Fun.
Krungle and
Cool.
Krungle.
Krungle to
Krungle.
Krungle. See you this Friday. We will be Krungle.
Bye.
Not real words.